You guys should be able to hear me now, right? We straight, we good, we not, yay, nay. If not, I'll start it all over. It's all good. Should be straight though. All right. So we got to cover this footage because what I was talking about on Twitter is just LA's not happy with just one. When you got a player that's good as LeBron and AD or Shaq or Kobe or whoever else, you got to come with wins. You got to win. That's just what the fan base expects. But I'm going to cover something because there was some things that happened in game. What was it? The game before the last one that we watched. No, we're not really talking about the travesty that we saw the other day. But let's jump right into the film. I'm not even going to try to do all this. If you guys are on Twitter right now, watch on Twitter. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is the dang game. So we're not watching this one yet. We're going to go over what I'm talking about. It happened in the fourth quarter. And this is kind of like, for me, this was a defining moment. This was the defining moment. So a lot of you guys think that, it is what it is, what happened, whatever. But I want you guys to see what I was seeing, and I pointed this out on Twitter. It's 140 left in the game. And this is, you got LeBron James, you got champion Marc Gasol. I want to say Wesley Matthews is a champion, but for some reason, I don't think he is. Wait, is he? I'm just not sure. LeBron James. So they got guys that can actually compete. They just been playing like trash. But here it is. So Dennis Schroeder, I guess he thinks he got fouled. Doesn't even look relatively close like he got fouled. But whatever, though. He got fouled. He fell to the ground on his own, right? And then LeBron James throws his hands by his side. Devin Booker. I mean, he's still there. He's still there. Dennis Schroeder walks over to the ref. LeBron is still there. Now he walks down the court. So let's watch it again. I don't think he got fouled. Like, looking at this play right here. So you can see how everything transpired. Like, LeBron just turns around. Is he going to make it down the court? Nope. He's walking down the court. They're all transitioning down. Cameron Payne gets the ball in the middle. It's 2-on-1 now. Marc Gasol is the one. So he attacks, kick out to Jay Crowder. You guys kind of know the whole Jay Crowder, LeBron. So, pay attention to this. So, pay attention to the time on the clock. When he gets that rebound, there's 132 left, and they're down 7. Down 7 points, right? And with that said, they go to the basket, and they quit. They quit right here. There's nothing saying, this is a for sure sign that they quit. Hold on, I gotta let my wife in it. I gotta let my wife in the house real quick. Hold on, I just want you guys to see it because I'll let you know I'm not crazy. Okay. So you saw them quit right there, right? Clear as day. 133 left, they quit. I don't know why LeBron pushed DeAndre Ayton like that. So they quit. So what people said on Twitter is that the game was over. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The game was over. And you couldn't have worse timing with that. So what everybody says, a lot of people say LeBron James, and rightfully, I don't mind it. They say LeBron is still the best player in the game. It might be slipping, but either way, when you have a guy that's considered the best player in the game, you can't quit down 7 with 133 left because I've seen him come back for more in around the same time, actually, right? But let's go over here. Let me show you guys something. We'll jump over to the fourth quarter of this game. Made twos, made threes, whatever. And this is, what game is this? You guys are going to enjoy this. This is the Denver versus Dame game. We'll call it that. Denver versus Dame. So would you guys consider, let me know in the comments, do you guys think that Dame is the best player in the game? Just let me know if that's what you guys think. I'm actually curious because the same. Look, I'm gonna just put it out there. Like the other day, I was heavy on Kawhi. Like I was talking crazy about Kawhi or whatever. Not crazy. Y'all was watching the film, so you guys saw what happened, right? You guys saw what happened. So it's not like I was saying anything that wasn't truthful. He was making, it was kind of some BS plays in there. So let's go to the, first of all, this is the next game. We'll actually kind of break down the film. We'll go to the overtime and just look at, actually, I want to go back because Dame was like going crazy, you guys. And don't let Dame fool you. Like Jokic was killing too. And if anything, he's even further validating why he's the MVP. Like he should be the MVP, right? Okay, so they're helping. They're trying to pack the line, but this fool is so tall that he just passes right. This is good defense, technically. He gets out there a little bit slow. Not great defense. Austin Rivers has kind of found a home, hasn't he? He's kind of finding a home in Denver for whatever reason, even though they hung 50 on him. If the defender's high like this, I'm just trying to tell you how to beat this, right? So fake screen. He's going to flip it right here to set it right here. So now Jokic is on this side of the screen. Now he flips it. Boom. Now he's able to attack downhill a little bit. He's not able to hedge on him. Easy blow by. Jokic has to get better on defense. Sometimes he's in really good position, but he's just so slow. He's so slow. Mid post at the elbow. Let's see what we got. No flex. No nothing. Oh, we going one-on-one. Covington should not be able to guard you. Easy shot. Bueno. Same thing. Are we flipping the screen? Yep, flipping the screen. So now you're able to attack downhill. Oh, flipped it again, but Jokic made the reaction. Where the hell was Aaron Gordon going on that? Nice little pass fake. One thing that you guys got to start using, I know I can say this for a lot of high schools and college players, use more fakes, pass fakes, pump fakes. It'll help you out in the end. Can't let Robert Covington guard you. Still passing over the top, moving without the ball. Pay attention to how Robert Covington fell asleep on the MVP after he passed it. Had no clue that this guy is like 290, like flashing to the middle of the key. He had no clue that he was right there. He's just ball watching and wasn't like really concerned with his man who is the MVP, who ended up with like 38 points. Ended up with like 38. Chicken strip. I don't know how Austin got it, still across his body like that. It shouldn't be happening in the NBA. CJ, big shot. Something to work on, right? I know a lot of coaches tell you not to pass the ball with one hand, but do you watch the professional basketball players play? Left-handed on the money, sliding over, goes up, knocks it down, bang, bang. Still in the fourth quarter, too, so like pay attention to how much Dame was impacting the game. You already know what it is with that side step, right? And that's like, you got to think about this too. He's 6'9", 6'10", 6'8", whatever. Like, this ain't no easy shot over a guy like this. But remember, I made a tutorial. When a guy's like leading you, trying to get you to go right, you step side to the right. And it's like, it's hard to recover. Like, look, all he has to do, like how many steps he took just to recover and get out to that. So we're going to get over to this Lakers footage, but I just have to show you guys this because at one point I had turned this game off because I thought it was a wrap. Like in the first quarter, like they were down by 18 or something, and Dame just I turned back and it was a close game. Apparently Dame went nuts. I wish he would have won the game though, with the performance he had, but tough, cold world. Got to box out Jokic because Enes Kanter is low-key a beast on the offense, boards. A little bit too close to the sideline for me. They just letting them go. It's kind of interesting just watching Denver let him go one-on-one like this. But he's such a good passer. That's a good shot, too. Good balance. Good flash. Where was he? Who's this man? Oh, he went up to help, so he flashed. That's great. Good basketball. So it's they're up 3. I think Denver came out on them right here, right? So they're down 6. Down 6 right here. So overtime, right? I'm going to get back to my point in a second because I think this is very important to see. Down 6, 2 minutes left. Oh, down 9 just like that, right? Down 9. All right, so it's down 6 right here. They're gonna score right here again. Boom. All right. So we're down 8 with 112 left. With 112 left. They're down 8. Now, I want to rewind back. I still got Sale's thing up here. I can't do this. I got to go. I should have had Sale on this, though. Should have Sale on this. I'm going to X this out. Boom. X this out. And I want to ask the question again. Is Damian Lillard the best player in basketball right now? I think most people, okay, maybe he's top 10, top 5, whatever, but not a lot of people are going to say best player in the game, right? With that said, check this out. You got one game where they gave up down 7 with 1 minute and 33 seconds left. It's 1 minute and 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5. They still down 8 right now. They're still down 8 right now. And now flip over to the Lakers situation. They're up 2-1. And Schroeder and LeBron quit down 7 with 1 minute and 33 seconds left. And everybody on Twitter went on there and said, hey, you know what? The game was over. The game was over. They shouldn't have ran back. No way. Just quit. In the middle of the game, playoffs, just quit. And let them tie it up. No problem. Let's just let them tie it up. The ball still isn't even in the air. 102. 10, and he shoots it from crazy far. This fool's a psycho, you guys. Smoke. They can't smoke a layup like that. They ended up winning. So what I'm going to say, they're down 5. They're down 5 with 30 seconds left in the game. Ooh, shoot. I'm going to tell you something. Right here. I'm going to tell you something. Austin Rivers almost dropped right here. I don't know if you can see his footwork, but he was almost out of here on that one. Cold move. A little light in and out. Dead leg. Stop hard. Little inside push off. Not calling that at the end of the game. Balance shot. And Austin Rivers, I'm gonna say this, he's a good defender too. He's not bad on defense. And Damon 50 something on him. That was also cold. Let me see this. What did he do here? Inside. Did I travel? Good move. I don't care. I'll take it. So you guys see it. It's 135 to 135. They were down 8 with 1 minute and 2 seconds left. Or 1 minute. It might have been one. I want to go back because I want to be sure of this. Because the same way I got on Kawhi, I'm going to make sure that I get on LeBron too. Like nobody. So I get on Curry the same way. So while the ball is in the air, so we could take a snapshot with 1 minute left in the game, and they're down 8. We could snapshot that, and they knocked it down. You gotta be kidding me, you guys. And people was telling me that LeBron shouldn't have quit. So now let's go back, and I want to show you the difference in between this and what that looked like for me. This is why I was so pissed. Like why watching this game, he misses this layup. And guys, it's 132 left on the clock. This fool falls for no reason. LeBron hangs his head. AD gets hurt. Bang, bang. 3-2. Just like that. Now, Chris Paul is hurt. So who knows how that's going to turn out. But what are we talking about? What are we talking about? People was telling me that he shouldn't have ran back, that the game was over. What are you talking about? It's the freaking playoffs. Nobody, I don't care how good you are, you shouldn't be. We should be able to, you should be open for critique. We can't not just, say anything about that. That's ridiculous. Now, let's actually go to the footage of the game, like yesterday's game. Because I wanted to see what the situation was, to be honest with you. Like, because I was watching the Sierra Canyon versus Amari Bailey is special, you guys. Amari Bailey is really good. He goes to Sierra Canyon, left-handed, cornrows, still working on the hang time. He's good, man. He's really good. He's a special player. Some people was telling me when they came out like this, they was like, about to win. So here we go. Suns play good defense. I really believe that they do. Everybody's in help, ready to take away the drive. We all know LeBron was going to be aggressive coming out. You can live with this because the hand's right there, right? You close out hard. If they hit it, it hit it. Higher percentage is 2 points. Higher percentage is 2 points. So make them kick it out. Technically, the haven't shot well all year. Haven't shot well really all playoffs. Actually, they outshot the Suns the other day, Lakers. See what we got. If he's hitting that shot, it's going to be trouble. And he was hitting a couple of those the game that I was watching. Chris Paul's he's scares me, bro. That injury, it really sucks, man. Every year on time he gets hurt. So we got aggressive. See where we at. LeBron, you got to make that pass to LeBron right there. And he does. I didn't watch this game, so I'm watching this for the first time. So I wanted to see, because people was telling me that the Lakers quit in this game. So I want to see. I'm not talking about him going to the locker room. I'm talking about plays that, that we're just giving up on. You're not switching that? Okay, we are switching that. You're not posting up Dennis Schroeder. So we came out 5-0, looking nice. Looking nice. LeBron in transition. The Lakers, if they want to win, they have to get this guy in transition because he is freaking unstoppable. But you know what? They've been kind of giving him the treatment. So that's one turnover. Damn, that was tough. Because that pass was about to be on the money. Deflections all matter. So if you guys run a high school team or you're on a high school team or college team, tell your coach, please, coach, can we keep track of deflections? Let's keep track of deflections because they matter. Because they take longer for the ball to get to the other person, and all that matters. That blows up a play. Dang, that was a tough shot. He came off and hit that. So, yeah, that's tough to get around. He's locking. What KCP is doing is locking and trailing, but he's doing it with no help. Drummond might need to show on that really fast so that Ayton can't get. He might need to show on this so that Devin Booker just can't get a full head of steam. He really could have went to the basket, to be real. And this is a tough shot. Going off it like that, like how you see Duncan Robinson doing. I'm not really tripping off of that, to be honest with you. I'm not really jumping off of that. He scores it, so what? So he hit that three, right? Yeah. Because normally when he steps into it like that, good lift on it. So it's 8-3. They came out to play. If you guys are on Twitter, you guys could send in a request. If not, we're all on YouTube. We could talk it out on here and see what you guys think. Send in a request. So it's 8-3, 10 minutes left, first quarter. Oh, that's a bad shot. He did a heat check? Did he make this? Bro, he did a heat check to start the game? That's not a... okay, whatever. Anyway, let's just see. Because I want to see where it spun out of control here. Get up higher and bump him. KCP is a good defender. He's actually really disciplined. You got a hand up, long two or whatever. I think that ain't been three. Yeah, that's a long two. Oh, he was behind the line. It was about to be a two. So we're in transition. Drummond, we need you to run a little bit harder than that. Look at the help that the Suns have. They're guarding LeBron really well. Obviously, it's a lot easier to do this without AD. See, the thing is if the Lakers win, it's like, oh, Chris Paul's hurt. If the Suns win, oh, AD's hurt. So, me personally, I had the Lakers winning this series. I didn't know AD was going to get hurt, but like they got one guy on them. Then he hedges right here, allows Bridges to get back. Normally, like, with some of the players that can really knock down shots, they'll shoot that right there. LeBron doesn't necessarily have that, so he has to keep going downhill, which forces this, right? You got to shoot that. You got to shoot that. That's tough. LeBron should have shot that one if he's hitting. So we end up getting a harder shot, or we pass up an easy shot to take a contested shot damn near pretty much. So I can see stuff where we're starting to go south because we took a long three, we had a turnover, and then we just passed up a good shot to take a contested shot, which we didn't need it. Oh, he got him going crazy. Morris has to be better. He was getting spun out of. What kind of? Look at Morris' defense, bro. He didn't even challenge the floater. I was sorry. Can't put that one on LeBron James. All right, pick and roll, get downhill fast you can. Ayton's right there. We know the spin move is coming, but look, Chris Paul doesn't move. He doesn't move. He stays there. And Ayton walls up. That's a turnover, right? Oh, guess not. With a side step. So that's two. That's another contested shot, too. So we missed out on this opportunity to get down and make a kick out right there because there's literally 4 people around LeBron, and LeBron is known for passing. So get it out there. We got 3 people on the perimeter. But hey, if we throw it out to Schroeder, he won't shoot the open shot. He's going to shoot a contested shot, and then we get a contested shot anyway. So, oh dang, okay, good break. He broke it up, Drummond. Good job. 8-5 though. 8-5. Oh, we got to get it to Chris Paul. He got Drummond on. They switch. Good ball movement. I just want to see where this spun out of control. Okay, now, last time we was here. See, that's the thing. Like, I posted about this. It's kind of coming back on him, right? Because it's like we started celebrating a little bit too early. You had Drummond in the background imitating LeBron. And, AD goes down, and now it's not so sweet anymore. That's how it happens in the playoffs, man. You can't blame, you can't be responsible for injuries. So that's another one. He got the bucket off, so I'm not even gonna count that against LeBron. And I want to say this too before we go any further. LeBron still can't come back and win this series. He can still come back and win this series. I've seen him do some crazy stuff. And we keep saying, who? All right, this is Morris. Look at Morris right here. Oops, my bad. Look at Morris. What are we supposed to do when the ball goes up? This is basketball stuff, right? Ty, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yo.
Yeah, I wanna say something.
You got as much time as you want, bro. Just keep it clean and we all straight.
All right. What I seen last night was what happens when LeBron, and I'm not trying to start a debate, but this is when LeBron is put in the Kobe Bryant shoes.
When he has to score?
This is what happens when you come out west and you have to go on the road in hostile environments, and you don't have a superhuman that can get you 30s and 40s in the playoffs and finals. And you're forced to create, and when they build that wall, all you have is role players, guys that can just shoot, just rebound, just defend. And you don't have those guys to lean on. So you can't just – and when you didn't have it in 2018, you faced the weak teams out east, so you're able to bully Jason Tatum and them to get to the finals. You can't do that out west. That's what I saw. I saw exactly what Kobe Bryant had to go through, getting doubled and help, and you're not a pure scorer. So like when people say why is LeBron's not, his name's not there with Michael and Kobe and scoring, when they bring up stats, but I'm like, he's not. When you talk about all around player means no holes in your game. That means free throws, one dribble pull up going left, one dribble pull up going right, mid post, low post, left turnaround jumper, right turnaround jumper. An all around game. That is what happens.
I mean, you got some pretty valid points. We have seen LeBron. What's the word? You know, we have seen him carry, especially against the Raptors, especially in 2018. But this obviously a little bit different for somebody who we're calling the best player in the game, you would expect him for sure to be able to at least pull out one of these, right? Would you say so?
I would say to pull out one of them, or even to keep it close. But to me, he hasn't been the best player in the game, and this didn't just start this year. It's been that way since 2017.
It's not close. It's I don't think he's keeping it close. You should be able to keep it close, in my opinion, right? Yeah, I think you got, honestly, to be honest with you, I think there's some stuff that I can go or devil's advocate with it, but like honestly, you got some good points. This one's on LeBron. If you guys are watching on YouTube, LeBron's got to jam that because Bridges and Ayton are at the same level, so he's got to step up and blow that up. Instead, he gets downhill, and now we're at the free throw. That was LeBron. Well, what is he doing? He's just kind of like walking around. It's Ty, right?
He's not getting back on defense, and he can't knock down his free throws at a high clip like that. Like he turns into Giannis. You can still get your points. You're going to still get yours, but you can't shoot that wall down. And when it's not the bubble no more, like last year in the bubble, I seen Caldwell Pope shooting like
he called him Caldwell Pope.
Caldwell Pope.
I mean, but he has been playing like it though. But I'm listening though.
Klay Thompson in the bubble. I seen T.J. Warren. All these guys going off in the bubble. And when you come out west and you're in hostile environments, and Caldwell Pope shooting 26% from three, and he's scared to shoot. Now you're wondering why. Because you're out west and you're in hostile environments. You don't have that superhuman that can guarantee you 30 and get to the line 15 times a game. You don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
You got to Pau Gasol. Get you 18, 20. You got to deal with it.
All right, Ty, man. I really appreciate you provided some really good points, man. Make sure I'm going to follow you up right here. Just hit the follow button.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. I'll talk to you. Appreciate it.
All right.
He had some good points. This is a turnover. This turnover was on LeBron, actually. I was out of his reach. A lot of this, it's not all on LeBron. I saw some crazy plays by Morris, but all right, so he's zippering up. Set the screen, zippering up. Supposed to come off of this screen. Has to go. Went the wrong way, in my opinion, but dang, bro, that was tough. That was good defense. Dang. I ain't looking good, to be honest with you. It's a good time to be a Suns fan, actually. The ball's just sticking. What are we running here? The ball's just sticking. Me personally, the only thing that, all right, so with this guy, I'll put you like this. In this series, LeBron has to get super aggressive in the mid post or whatever, and he should unload the clip. Like, it should be 30 shots. He has to. If you're not in transition, he has to. This is a good Suns team, you guys. Like, they have their version of a big three. Chris Paul is very good. And when we went to the whole MVP conversation, everybody was kind of like downplaying what he brings to the table, because they go to stats. But people don't value leadership. I kind of learned that. They're saying Schroeder's going to – I've been retweeting stuff about how people are saying Schroeder's going to be better fit than Rondo. What are you talking about? There's no way. Rondo brings the leadership. And so you got to think about, LeBron and Rondo might be the smartest players in the game right now. They were playing on the same team. So this has to go into LeBron right there. And we gotta make something happen. No, that's a jump hook. We can't let Mikal Bridges stop LeBron James. Good closeout by Cameron Payne. Good read, too. Not a bad extra pass. LeBron filled out to the wrong spot, actually, because that brought him right to KCP. So he backed out right there. I know he was just expecting a jumper, but the space that's open is the left wing. I know it sounds like I'm nitpicking, but these dudes play crazy good help defense. I don't know if y'all seeing that, but he's playing crazy good help defense. Okay, extra pass. Who would have thought, bro, that Cameron Payne would outplay Dennis Schroeder to this level? The sixth man of the year, runner-up. She like, these shots, this is perfect. Like, handoff, perfect situation. You get downhill, and it's an elbow jumper. Either that, or you get Marc Gasol rolling. But if you can't knock down this shot, see, like, it's not a bad miss, though. And I'm encouraging him to shoot those. But, like, you can see when he passes up shots, like, LeBron's a feel-good jumper type of guy. Like, when he's feeling good, he's going to rein them in. But until he builds up that momentum, like, there are guys that come out firing. Like, Durant, Tatum, they don't need to feel all good, like, have a couple of free throws go through, and they just come out firing. LeBron, and that's just the player that he is. Like, he's always been like that. He'll catch fire. Good pass, too. That was a great pass. Knocked that down. Wide open. I don't even remember how did he get that through there. That was crazy. Knocked it down. It's 10-21. Is he zippering? No, he's not zippering. Ball screen, two guys on this side. What the hell was that? What was that? No, dribble to Brian. That's not good offense. That's a quick shot. It wasn't even like a screen for the Iverson. It's not a good shot. Not good offense. All right, so he's coming around the screen. He's probably going to – oh, no snake. Oh, he's trying to get a switch, huh? Okay, close out. Great runner. That's charging. Charging. He let go of the ball, though, so – it would have been bucket and the charge. How do you stop this, though? Good closeout. Somebody's got to run up. LeBron's in the right place. That's tough. It's got to close out. Hardest thing to stop in half-court offense is closeouts. I need LeBron to get into this play. I'm not counting on Caruso. Gasol's a vet. Skip to that. How many did he make? Did he make all three? All right, he's got to look to split this right here. Because if he splits this, good screen, jammed him up, stay tight to the screen, split it. That's a dunk, actually. Instead, he keeps going to the outside. It's got to be a quicker read, that's all. And lets him, and honestly, they could have called that a charge, to be real. I don't even know how to, he was like right in front of him. What do you want him to do? To be honest, I don't even know what do they want Cameron Payne to do? Flex cut? Oh, they didn't flex it. Good screen. When everybody said Wesley Matthews was going to come and do this and that for LA, and that was such a big pickup, you got to think about all that he's been. He's been through a lot of injuries in his career. He's older. He's getting a little older now, too. Handoff. You can't let Cameron Payne beat you. He's closing out the Lakers. Has a switch higher. Caruso has a switch higher on that. But you know what? In college, I'm going to tell you this. Cameron Payne I think he went to Murray State, if I'm not mistaken. He got buckets, like straight up. Okay, let's see. Is that a rookie on LeBron? We need those. Anytime you want, you can get that switch right there. That's sorry help, by the way. They just let him go. I mean, Drummond's out of bounds. That's sorry help. But you need LeBron to be that type of aggressive. Good D. What is also they just not communicating now, because is that a Spain pick and roll? Spain pick and roll. So Devin Booker sets a screen for the roller and he flashes up. They didn't communicate that right. And honestly, what is Wesley Matthews doing? He ended up. Yeah, see, well, there you go. There you go. I'm really just watching the first 2 quarters. Oh, I want to see, because they was down by 30 before you knew it. From what I was looking at the score. Okay, mid post, good pass, great, good cut, relieving some pressure off of Bron. That's great. I wouldn't say Bron didn't have any help, personally. Not in the look at his first half. Get downhill, downhill. Somebody step up. We got a step up screen. Didn't use it. Just trying to get back to that mid post. What we doing? Another screen. And one. Good pass. LeBron was in that play. Kind of weird, though. Oh, Cameron Payne stepped up. So far, it looks like, the role players, while, I just thinking about Wesley Matthews missing that 3. Morris kind of messing up, but they've had a couple buckets. Kuz missed a 3. You're going to miss shots. Getting downhill. That was a screen right there. You know what? Schroeder's got to shoot up right here. You got to switch that. I think Schroeder can stick with him on ball, right? Schroeder's got to shoot up right here and tell Wesley Matthews to switch on the Cameron Payne. They can switch that. Instead, nothing happens and Drummond's late on it. Drummond has to drop back. He had to do that. That was it. That's it right there. They better show high. I think the key is just on these handoffs and pick and rolls, you just got to double dev hard. Because if not, he going to get downhill and beat you just like, if I'm not mistaken, he had 18 in the first quarter, right? In this quarter. Oh, my gosh. That was trapful. But he got a bucket, though. It's 26-31. We in it. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon because they about to score right here. Aren't they? You can't be that far back on Devin Booker, you guys. You gotta if you're drumming, you gotta know that. And you gotta trust your help. You rather them scramble opposed to him just be able to walk into a jumper like that. That's on Drummond. And he stepped, almost got into his under his feet. Oh no. Bad offense. This is what I was telling you, with a guy like Rondo, you got to see down low right there. This is what I was telling people. I was telling people we're gonna miss Rondo for this reason. I watched, and Drummond named DeMarcus Cousins, prime DeMarcus Cousins, but I watched Rondo do this pass so many times. He got Devin Booker's shield down there. I would love to get Drummond in foul trouble. I would love to get him in foul trouble. Love to. Did they make a run with LeBron off the floor? And look, and watch Drummond's body language. Watch this. Everybody watch Drummond. Watch him. Pissed off. You got to send that. Is LeBron back in the game? It's too easy. And that's hard for LeBron to help right there. But honestly, he's not helping anything right there. So it's a handoff. That's the same play. That's the same exact play. Schroeder's got to shoot up right there. They could switch Cameron Payne and Chris Paul from Schroeder to Caruso. Instead, you just let them get an open layup. And that's happening so fast that I doubt that they're going to end up rescreening off of it. I doubt that they would do it. Unless it's Chris Paul. Look at the spacing. It sucks right now. You got 4 guys on one side. What is this? I want LeBron to space things out. That's the problem with not having a pop guy at this position too. All right, so let's see if they got a rebound. Just threw it at his didn't run back. Does this result in a bucket? He was looking at the ref right here. This is something I always look at. When people fall like that, Drummond threw a dart at his knee. That was so stupid. It normally ends in a bucket right here. Let's see if he gets a bucket. Bucket. Last person in the play. Everybody's scrambling because he didn't get back. So if you guys see this, try not to fall on your layups. Try to get back. But if you get the rebound, you see somebody on the ground, immediately push the tempo because you got numbers, and it's hard to guard that. It's hard to scramble, even though there's drills for it. It's hard. All right, let's see what we got. Because Cameron Payne's going to ice the Lakers. It seems like. Ooh, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, and I could show you a lot of footage of it. It is weird seeing this. Almost every time it's been Cameron Payne with the ball, LeBron guarding him, he scored it. And you guys may think I'm capping. Do I gotta go to the film and show almost every time? And it's weird seeing that because I've seen LeBron this year lock people up, and for whatever reason, he just cannot guard. He cannot guard Cameron Payne. That'll be. What was that right there? Oh, you know what's funny too? That was the right read on Caruso. He had a dunk. That was a dunk right there. Just a miscommunication. I don't all the way want to blame LeBron, but it was a good reaction from what you call it. All right, I'll allow somebody to pull up on Twitter. Just send me a request. I'll let you guys sound off. Just keep it clean. We're not trying to have a whole situation where, people are acting stupid. Let's go with Kobe Bentley. What's up, G? Oh, we're connecting still? Let me know when you're in here.
Hello?
You in there?
Yeah, what's up, Dad?
What's up, boss? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
What'd you think of this game?
Man, to be honest with you, I feel like the youth of Phoenix and also, too, just preparation as well. Injuries is going to happen. It is what it is. But the Suns, they just look like they want it. And also, too, the Lakers don't have really any other guys to really put it on the floor. Cameron Payne's been looking like Chris Paul.
He has, though.
Let's be 100. You know what I mean? Cameron Payne has been putting the ball on the ground, doing floaters, jump shots. You got Cam Johnson, Bridges, all these guys who can get a bucket or who we thought couldn't get a bucket at first can. And we got people like Dennis Schroeder who's over here popping donuts. You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy. I didn't really see that coming, though.
Yeah, I didn't either. You would, this whole hype with Dennis Schroeder, what do you do after this season? Just in case they lose.
How much money did Schroeder turn down?
I'm not sure.
It was a lot. I know he turned down it was 50, 80, or 80 million or something like that. He turned down a lot of money.
Yeah, and is he a free agent this year after the season or not?
Good question.
So, what does that do? What does that do to you in free agency? Do teams really want you?
No. But what he could always fall back on is that Schroeder was the sixth man or runner-up sixth man of the year. So,
right.
And to be honest with you, it's been a lot of times where people have played with LeBron. I'm not even trying to knock them, but they've gone on to have pretty solid careers after actually. And then there's people that was out the league after that.
Now,
So,
I was about to say, let's also look at like a Kevin Love situation, for example.
right,
Like you will never hear about Kevin Love no more, but Kevin Love was an all-star before playing with Bron, and I love Bron. Bron is my favorite player.
right.
But you are right. There's times where certain people play with him. I don't know what the hell this
Yeah.
is, but it's just good defense. Torrey Craig.
Do you think they're gonna come back? Was that good defense? I think that was good defense.
I thought that was good defense. To be honest with you, and I want the Lakers to win. I thought the Lakers was gonna win in 6, but I don't know really. To be honest,
I don't know
I
either.
think the AD blow is just too much.
Yeah, it's tough.
And so, who's having this conversation with Anthony Davis about his body? Like
Seriously though, that's something that I'm curious about. Him and Embiid.
Yeah, like who's having these conversations with these guys? Because it's like every single time they touch the floor, something ends up happening. You know, it didn't even look like anything happened to AD, but yet all of a sudden, like, dude's quad is all jacked up. You know?
Yeah, we'll see. But we'll see, man. I mean, I'm gonna send you the follow. Oh, I'm already following you, bro. Actually, I've been following Billy. I've been following you for a minute.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. You know, copping the gear, taking all my money, but you know,
I appreciate you, bro. All right, right on, man. You enjoy the day. Appreciate you pulling up.
Of course, you too.
All right, right on. Now, I need you guys to see this. What was this? Look at he's the best player in the game, right? So we gotta hold him accountable to a certain extent, right? Okay, so let's take a look at everything. He's guarding Chris Paul, lazy closeout. But you know what? I'd have closed out the same way, just a little bit better because I know Chris Paul's shorter from that distance, kind of chilling. So he's kind of like, okay, whatever. Now watch this. What is this? What was that, guy? What was that? The other play down the court, I thought it was a clean block, low key. But he complained to the refs. That was fake. That was fake hustle right there. What you just saw, it was like a fake. It's like fake closeout. Just need a better LeBron. Realistically, I mean, obviously, you know, the role players. When your best player looks like that, obviously you need your role players to step up. You need it. You need it. And the thing is, we've seen LeBron give good minutes. Like, it's not like this whole year he sucked. Like, that's not been the case. Like, he was in the MVP conversation earlier this year. I don't know if a lot of you guys remember this. And so, KCP was almost out of there. Yeah, I was pushing it back, right? All right, another play with Bron. Let a guy slip right behind him. No box out. Push him. There we go. That was single-handedly on him right there. You gotta check your man. You can't just let him go right across you or right behind you. In that case, boom. And personally, I don't want to hear anything about his ankle or all that stuff because you got to think about this too. He had a lot of time off. But he didn't look like that when Crowder was guarding him. It didn't look like his ankle was hurting when his head was at the rim on a lob dunk the other day. Just to be truthful. And you know what? I don't think that the Lakers have quit. Personally, I don't think that they have quit. I just think that the Suns are just hella good and they can't make up for this gap where AD missing. Growing injury. If you ever had a growing injury, you know it is not fun at all. KCP, get a body on your man. Box out. It's not about who could jump the highest. It's about not having to jump at all. If you box out your man, the ball drops in front of him on this possession. Little things. You don't have AD, so you got to make up for all the little things. You got to make up for this huge hole. So, like, not boxing out, that was a weak call. We seen crazier screens. Come on now. He tried to check him a little bit for sure, but come on now. We seen worse. Oh, they went way under the screen. That's them testing out CP3, and he passed the test clearly. It's a 20-point lead with seven minutes left, though. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Aiden was topside. I didn't think he was going to roll. Ball movement, no ball movement. We seen a bunch of possessions, not just from LeBron, but like a lot with LeBron, but like where it's just the defense has time to set up. You need more ball movement. Hold on, bro. Wait, hold on. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What was that? So 13 seconds? This is sorry. The fact that he fell into the cameraman just made it look crazy. Oh, dude. I got on Kawhi, bro. So I gotta get on Brian, bro. That was a sorry ISO possession by Chris Paul. Aiden. Instead, just a wide open layup. What's going on? I can't say that LeBron wasn't aggressive. I just don't agree with how they were being aggressive. I just can't agree with how aggressive he was. Like how it was formatted. Like you gotta have some ball movement in there. Let's get some ball movement screens into mid post, so that they can't help. Like they're not quick to help like that. Good help. Good help. Everybody, LeBron, good help. Helping off the corner, that's great. Can we switch that? Easy switch. So far, a good possession on defense. He made that. He made that. Don't outlet the ball from right underneath the basket. Either way, you got it, so it don't matter for right now. You need early offense, though. Make or miss, I'm going. I'm advancing. It's Chris Paul guard. You get downhill. Good pass either way. Oh, well, that's how that went. Chicken strip. Okay, we all back. Taking Crowder. See, everybody's in. Oh, they just went and doubled him from right there. Good help. Good help. Close out. Dang, bro. Who is this? So LeBron's in the right position. Oh, he's supposed to be in front of him, but whatever. He's right there. Ben McLemore, you got to shoot up right there. You got to get there earlier. Scramble defense, bro. Scramble defense. This isn't all on LeBron. It's on everybody. It's a team loss. All right, here we go again. So basically 12 seconds off the clock. What offense is this? You guys can do me a favor. Just click the like button. Show some love. I've been doing these film sessions for a while. Show some love if you guys like what you see. You guys been keeping up for a while. If you're new, go ahead and hit the sub button. The ball's sticking like crazy. Put it to you like this. We playing on the same team, and I get the ball, and I hold it for 12 seconds, and you're just waiting on the perimeter. And last second, I'm like, oh, pass to you. You didn't even know that you're getting the ball. So already when you don't know when you're going to get the ball and when you don't know that you're trusted to make a play, the chances of you hitting the shot when it's like, oh, I got the ball. Okay, let me shoot it. Like the chances of it going in is not that high. But you got to see how that looks, right? Let's keep going. I'm only going this half. I got time to watch. I got to get on the 10,000 hours episodes. What I don't like is this, though. What I don't like is why is it every year, literally every year, it's like when LeBron loses, we blame it on the others. Every year, it's like he plays with nobody. Beginning of the year, it's like he's got a squad. Then at the end of the year, when everything's not going their way, it's like, oh, well, nah, they suck. He's only playing with sorry players. It shouldn't turn into that. Everybody deserves the blame. It's not like Dennis Schroeder wasn't runner-up sixth man of the year. It's not like Marc Gasol was a champion. Actually, it's given good minutes when they give him a chance to play. It's not like Kuzma is a champion. It's not like Caruso, damn near not on one of the teams all defensive. It's not like Ben McLemore can't shoot. It's not like Morris didn't give actually some really good minutes last year in the championship. It's not like Montrezl Harrell wasn't the sixth man of the year. It's not like he's playing with scrubs. But now they're scrubs. Maybe we need to put people in better positions to score the basketball. Maybe we need to put Schroeder in a position. I mean, all he does is just drive to the right. Maybe we need to get him in position just like we saw with Cameron Payne driving hard to his left. Maybe we need to get Schroeder in that same position. Opposed to trying to make him a catch and shoot three-point guy, which we know he's not. He's not a catch and shoot three-point type of guy. Maybe we need to get some ball movement opposed to having 12 seconds off the clock. Like, guys, the half court is about closeouts. Pick and roll that leads to closeouts. Handoffs that leads to closeouts. That's what it's about. But if we're dribbling a ball for 15 seconds off the clock, what are we talking about? There's no spacing. He's quitting. Look at LeBron. In the first half, he did it again. This is like the fourth time we've seen it this half. And when your leader is, I want to show you something. This is something that, and I said that they would miss Rondo for this reason alone. Not even alone. It was a lot of different reasons. Rondo, LeBron to be more. All right. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let's see if I can get it over here. Oh no. Where did it go? Oops. Okay. So there was an article when first went to the Lakers, right? And Rondo challenged LeBron to focus on his body language. Right? You guys remember this? There was an article about Rondo challenging LeBron James. And I don't care what you guys say. I know a lot of people like to play these games, but like LeBron's one of the best players ever. Like one or two. Come on, let's keep it a butt. Like one, maybe top five. If you don't have a 1-2 spot, maybe he's top five. Whatever. He's one of the best players ever. But he's known to do this though. I've seen him do it time and time again. This right here. Just last game, we saw him do it. The game before. This game. And when your leader does that, the leader of your team does that, what do you expect everybody else to do? Right? Rondo challenged LeBron to fix his body language. Rondo is no longer there right now. Rondo is no longer there. And this was directly connected to how he gets frustrated when guys make mistakes or miss shots. And it's just like a lot of these guys weren't even born when LeBron was a rookie in the NBA. So now when they're watching LeBron and they're playing with him, they look up to him. And when your leader does this, it tears the team apart. The team starts to fall apart. And so they don't have that guy to be like LeBron. Like, what you doing? To challenge LeBron. And I'm going to give you another example. I'm going to give you another example of exactly what I'm talking about. Just so you guys know that I'm not just up here just saying anything, right? This is funny. This is one hell of a moment. LeBron James during timeout championship. I want to give you guys another situation where it happened, right? Oh man, at the end of the game one. Let's look at it. Let's cut this crowd. I don't want to hear that. I'm not asked for all that. All right. This is during the timeout. So we all know the story, right? A lot of y'all gonna act like this is okay, but it's not. I'm gonna just tell you guys that as a person who helps train basketball players every day, 6 a.m. every day, LeBron James had put up what? He had hella points. He was killing. Whatever. I don't care how much he was killing. It was unbelievable, and it was against the best team in the league that year. Some people say of all time, but whatever. You don't have to think that. Henny Smith does what he does. We all know the story. We all see the memes. They go to a timeout, and this is what happens.
These dudes in our life in some capacity. We've been J.R. Smith, the guy who messed up. We've been LeBron James, the guy who's most disappointed in the mess up. And we've been George Hill, who you can't see with his face down there, the guy who could have prevented it all. We've all been that guy in some capacity, right?
I don't see a lot of talking or planning for the overtime. And you know what happened in the overtime, right? So they're still getting through it. They're working through it. They're not talking. The body language. This looks like one of our show meetings is what this looks like. Pretty bad.
Here comes Ty Lue, though. Watch this.
All right. Ty Lue comes in, and LeBron's like, did we have timeout? Remember,
we have no timeout?
That was the fourth mistake on the play. The missed free throw, the bad box out by Durant.
Okay. So we all saw that, right? So, you know, when you talk about a leader with something that you want to, leaders have lapses, right? In the championship, though, when you playing against a team like this, you want your leader to comfort the troops. And I know, LeBron's, did all he can and JR was drunk, whatever. Like, whatever you got to say, there's still no excuse for it, you guys. There's no excuse for not saying anything from fourth quarter to overtime. Besides, did we have any timeouts? You focused on a play that already happened, that's dead, instead of getting everybody together like, let's get it together. Like, all right, what happened. Whoop-de-whoop, right? I wouldn't want my leader to just pout. That's not what I want, personally. And so, as good as a leader as I can give him credit for being, like, arguably one of the best that I've ever seen, why is he not open for critique on that one? Why would you just not want to say anything on that possession alone right there? And it doesn't take away from his leadership. Because I know how good. I mean, I hear stories from guys that play with him. Like, yeah, man, off the court, he made sure this happened, and we was cool, and whoop-de-whoop, and team bonding, and playing video games, and I hear all that stuff. But in the heat of the moment, you want. J.R. Smith probably would have been able to get it together if LeBron would have came out like, yo, it's all right, bro. Like, we make mistakes. I mean, that was pretty stupid. Damn. Shit. That was hella stupid. But, I mean, let's get it together. Let's try to pull this game out. Whatever happens. That's what I want, personally. Anyways, let's finish off. What just happened? Oh, this is the all right. So normally when this happens, it leads right to a bucket, right? LeBron's walking off. Extra passes. And it all happened. I mean, is that not almost exact? Besides the dunk, just a bucket, right? Is that not almost exactly what happened in the with 133 left in the other game? And right now, LeBron's at the end of the bench. Hey, my dog. You can't expect me to believe that Chris Paul, like 180, 190, whatever, matched up against Drummond, 250? He felt like a bowling pin. Are you kidding me? He almost ripped him, too. He almost ripped him. I was disrespectful. They went, oh, see? Remember I told you they was testing CB3 from that three-point line. It showed it not right. He airballed that. There's still hope for the Lakers, man. I mean, I know how bad the last game went. It was sorry. But, I mean, don't count it out. With Chris Paul hurt, AD, you know, and he's playing too. So, like, if he plays hurt, that's that hole. That's that hole start to be filled. And don't let the guys in the Lakers start shooting better. Oh. Look at Wesley Matthews. Did he think he was shooting? Ew. Arms flailing all over the place. Good hand. Good hand by Drummond, and he still knocked that down. I'll tell you what, bro. Chris Paul told exactly what Schroeder does, because all the stuff that was flying in the season when Schroeder was scoring these hard right-handed drives where people blowing by, they are helping. Everybody's in help. And it is not going down like that. I think the last thing we wanted was a Andre Drummond mid-post. Oh, dang. Look at Devin Booker. Oh, dang, the disrespect to not even. Ooh. Hey, they've been kind of talking this series, haven't they? Him and Booker, Schroeder and Booker. I've been kind of seeing it a little bit back and forth. Good D. Getting some stops. We out on the break. Okay, we still playing. My dog. This is a good. Hey, you know, Suns coach got a good coach, man. The Suns have a good coach. This play is nasty because normally he's like filling out to the right side or to the left side. He just reads this play and goes back door. What an option. That's just playing basketball. And it was so hard to help off of that, too. Schroeder's got a lock and trail, apparently. Yeah, you know. I could do without the Drummond. I could do without that. Not a Drummond hater by any means. Hey, they really started picking these fools apart. Good screen. Man. You know, the worst thing of what I'm looking at right now is they can't stop them. They don't even look like they know how to stop them at all. Like these plays at all. And honestly, the way this is looking, like, I think LeBron, because I heard he went to the locker room. I just think he was trying to get an early start. Priceline.com. Catch the deals while it's early. While it's early.
Suns won on the road Sunday in LA. Lakers won on the road here in Phoenix in game 2. As Anthony Davis was terrific with 34. And he's out tonight. And the Lakers had to affect their bench with Matthews.
Yeah.
Is this Teo?
Yes, sir.
Did I say it right?
Yes, sir. You got it right.
Sound off, bro. What you think?
Man,
points on 28%.
I think the Suns don't fear the Lakers right now, bro.
No, they don't.
That's the biggest thing. They literally don't. They're not scared of LeBron. AD's out. There's no help in the paint, and they just did whatever they wanted to do in this game. Literally, like.
Chris Paul's the type of competitor that's not afraid of anybody, actually.
No, and I think that helped them all, like especially Cameron Payne, to gain so much confidence, bro.
Yeah.
Because you literally just said it. Like every time he faced one-on-one on LeBron just couldn't stop him. I don't know why. I think LeBron is like, oh, he's not gonna pass me, and then he passes him, and he's like, oh, too late.
He been getting downhill on LeBron. It's just he's not fearing him at all.
It was literally too easy, and it's like I was one of those people that were like, oh, LeBron gave up early. I think he did because here's the problem with LeBron in this game. The first shot he made started the game was a 3, right? That 3 made him seem like, oh, he was feeling it. You know, first shot of the game, 3 balls, goes in. You think you're feeling the game. Nope. The second shot after that, missed. Third one, missed. Now his shot is not going in. He's looking for everyone else. Their shot is not going in. And now what? No one is making shots. Ball's not moving. LeBron's holding the ball for more than 13 seconds every shot clock. I don't know.
It's not looking good. I'll tell you that much. It's not looking good.
The best hope they have for the next game is LeBron shouldn't start with a 3. He should be aggressive and go straight into the paint. Don't even look for 3s. Don't even look for jumpers. Get into the paint. Get 18 into foul trouble. Right? If 18 is inside foul trouble, he will be sitting out more. Meaning there's less protection in the paint. Now Caruso, Kuzma, Schroeder can go into the paint without the fear of getting blocked because half of the time they all didn't want to go into the paint.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, look at that play. LeBron, what did LeBron just do on Crowder just now? Just let him sidestep him?
What was that?
Are you kidding me? Like, what did LeBron just do?
What was that?
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
No. Pay that back. Okay. So, Crowder's at the top. What?
Hey, guys, I pointed this out about Kawhi the other day, and they responded. But this is absolutely fake hustle right there. And it's not just me, like, talking on Twitter. I'm showing you the... rewind this back one more time. This is sorry, you guys.
It's fact.
What was that?
You know what the problem is? LeBron believes that his presence can make people think twice about their shot. But that's the issue. The Suns are not scared.
They're not afraid. I mean, LeBron can defend. We all seen it when he wants. Yep. We all seen it. I don't know what that was. He kind of helped blow up that play. KCP was in there too. Actually, he just missed a pass. But anyways, man, appreciate it. It's Tay, all right?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate it.
All right, have a good one, man. The passing of a torch. There was a Zach off the glass. Did a little piece on that. I'm gonna bring him in here real quick. Make sure you guys follow him up on Twitter. He's got a lot of good content and a lot of knowledge on the game. And what's funny is randomly I saw him on the N1 mixtape. I saw you for years, bro, on what was it, Street Ball? And then
that was the last season that they they did it.
And
that
I
was
watched
really
it.
The last season.
And I watched it.
That was such a random thing, bro. I didn't even know they was in town. one of my guys was like, yo, they having an open run. And I had no idea they was even going to feature me. And then one night I was working and my phone just went nuts. And I got home and couldn't even believe it, man. So that was a great experience, man.
Lefty out there letting it fly.
Man.
He's out there letting it fly. Dope.
Yeah,
but let's cover this, man. I mean, you know, we got to talk about it. Let me know what you think.
Well, I know you follow me, but it's going to come across as anything that's anti-LeBron or opposite of what the narrative is comes off as hate. This is from somebody who's 39, I'll be 40, who hoop, college, overseas, and just looking at him as a basketball player. I felt like when he left Cleveland in 2016, I felt in the moment that was the last time we saw him really be the elite LeBron. And then when he hurt his groin the next year, it kind of started going down, in my opinion, from there. But the trick is with great players and all-time greats, they can keep their skills up for so long. And because he's so good, because he's considered one of the GOATs, he's going to get numbers. But if you watch the games, and I said this last year during the bubble, every playoff game that they won, Anthony Davis played out of his mind. He looked like a superstar. He looked like the best player in the league. The games when he was either in foul trouble or just didn't have it offensively, and LeBron had to go pedal to the metal like he younger LeBron, and he might have finished with 30 or 40, they always lost because it was nothing left in the tank. Even the game when he threw it to Danny Green, the 2 plays before that, I believe, he tried to drive on Butler, got to the hole, couldn't elevate, Devin. It was nothing left in the tank. So my thing is with the LeBron thing from day one, what are the realistic expectations for him at this stage in his career? The Lakers roster this year was okay. But one thing LeBron has been smart with doing throughout his career is getting younger players to keep him sustained so he doesn't have to do the heavy lifting all the time. The difference is this year, AD came in out of shape. He started getting lower body tissue injuries and all that kind of stuff. And then LeBron suffered the high ankle sprain, which I don't know how many hoopers have had that. I had that as a young man. And I couldn't imagine having it at his age.
It's not fun.
So to me, the expectations for him have never been realistic the last couple seasons, Devin. And that's just my take on it. So if AD ain't healthy, it ain't got nothing to do with Schroeder missing shots and like all that sounds cute. But AD ain't healthy, they not winning that series, bro. It's just that simple, man. He cannot carry like that anymore. Even if he wants to, he can't. And let's say he come out and have the game of his life in Game 6. All right, you forced to Game 7. But how much is left in the tank for Game 7? And then if you get past Game 7, what do you have in the next round? So I don't know, just somebody as a hooper, a historian. I've been podcasting for 5 years now. I watch, I'm not saying we the only ones, but I watch a lot of film. Like I rewatch every playoff game. And I wish I can show how you do it sometimes to tape. Because when you be doing that, bro, I be seeing the same thing. Mm-hmm. And that's why I don't understand what Laker fans see. So that's my take on it, bro, is we got to be realistic. This man is in year 18. I did it in my last pod, over 60,000 minutes, not including the Olympics. That includes regular season and playoffs. Eventually, it has to matter at some point.
Well, I mean, we got a lot of good years out of him for sure. I'll say that. And it's not like, I think that anytime you're honest about things and just as a basketball player and observing things, it comes off as hate. And it's not like, honestly, like at this point, I didn't even see the point of like hating. There's no point of hating on LeBron, but you do have to call it like you see it,
Yeah. And I just asked the question like tongue in cheek, just, play on words. I mean, we in media, that's what you do, passing the torch. And it was more about if people listen to the podcast, me praising Luka than necessarily downplaying LeBron. Like that's what the podcast was really about, because I feel like Luka's the next one. And I know you've been on it early because you actually went over there and saw him play. And we haven't seen this. You go look at history. We've never seen this at his age. His only comps is really LeBron and Magic at this age. We've never seen this. Even Jordan, I mean, the scoring was already there, but Jordan wasn't this kind of playmaker. So, that's just why I'm at with it, Dev, man. It's just, again, just trying to be honest with my content, man. And again, I was a student assistant. So I used to scout and watch a lot of film. So I'm just used to looking at film and breaking down film. And it's several coaches I had, bro, they said the film don't lie.
It never lies.
That's why I love when you do that. It
never lies. And you know what? And I always like telling people this. Like, I found out where I was at the first time somebody showed me my film and broke it. It wasn't just my highlights. It was like all the stuff that I'm doing right and wrong. And so, you know, being broken down on film is like, oh, okay, so I never really was that good. You know, as I thought I was, you know?
Facts. Not to mention some of those other humbling moments when you get to actually play against some of these guys in the league and you realize that it's levels to that. But I also like to tell the casuals, if you can really watch film, you might not be as hard on your coach as you think.
Seriously.
A lot of it ain't coaching. If you watched Portland last night, I find it hard to believe that Terry Stotts is telling C.J. McCollum in an overtime game to go underneath the screen and get caught in the screen.
Are you kidding me?
Rivers is shooting threes.
Are you kidding me? I was blown away by that.
Makes me believe that's Terry Stotts' game plan.
Right.
You know, so
I was blown away by that.
Yeah, so yeah, it was bad, but then you go look at the numbers, and this is where analytics matters. You're like, oh, well, they're 29th rated defensive rating. And then you watch their rotations or lack thereof, and literally guys saving themselves for offense like it's not the playoffs. Like that was one of the, as much as Denver made shots, Portland's defense was just that bad. I felt like Portland had to make a little bit harder level skill shots. When I rewatched it, especially Dame was out of his mind. But Portland's defense, that's not on Stotts. But that's an example of where the casual might say that, and it's like, nah, if you watch the film, that's players all day.
100%. Zach, appreciate you pulling up, man. I'm actually
always.
We're gonna have to link up. I know I told you a while back that we're gonna.
Hey,
you've
been a busy man. You know I'm here whenever you're ready. But I want to say this. I want to give you your flowers. I know people say this to you all the time, man. But I was with you at the beginning, bro. Like I watched you way before people knew who Trevor was. I stumbled upon your videos. I was still playing. That's how long ago it was, man. So everything you've done for the culture. I appreciate you, man. It's been good to see. And, hey, you know how to reach me on Twitter. Whenever you get some time, let's make it happen. I ain't going nowhere.
I appreciate you, bro. I'll talk to you soon, real soon.
Yep.
All right. Make sure you guys follow up. He's got a lot of good basketball knowledge, to be honest with you. He's on Twitter, Zach Off the Glass. And he's been running podcasts for a minute now. I'm going to jump off of here. I think we pretty much got the point. I mean, you guys saw it. You guys saw that they quit. I don't know, but there's a lot of plays where it seems like they have. And it's really unfortunate that that's where we're at. But it is what it is, man. I mean, I think this may be the first year that we don't see LeBron or Curry in the championship. And that's okay because we got a lot of good players. But doggone it, I wanted to see the Nets versus the Lakers healthy. And I don't know if it's going to happen. But you know what? Look out for Milwaukee. Just look out for Milwaukee. Let's see how this is going to turn out. Some of you guys don't know me from doing the 10,000 hours. You know me more from the film session. I'll show you guys this real quick. I'm moving on this project, and I think that, you know, a lot of you guys are going to become fans all over again on the series. Right now I have about 36 minutes on the timeline. And you're definitely going to enjoy this video. So make sure to stay tuned. It's going to come out in June towards the end. The 10,000 Hours documentary, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you guys for supporting. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. If you're watching and you haven't clicked the like button, before you take off, just click it. Subscribe on YouTube to the In the Lab YouTube page. And, thanks for supporting. Catch you on the next one.